Shalom Akim Yabashima Shabrakta No Kahla Yabashima Shabrakta Bashim Kwakadash Love honors and salutations to elders and apostles of Great Millstone. So you all know, man, the strike in Syria already happened. More is gonna take place. And then you have the protesters here down in DC, they're at the White House, they have their usual protest, and then it's live. I'm just gonna play it.
The little children. Don't you care what happened to the little children? And I said, of course I care what happens to little children. I also care what happens to people when they're sleeping at 4 a.m. in the morning and there are missiles launched on their capital city. And I said, I'm not going to let the government of this country drag my name and say that what I stand for is to intervene and bring imperialist troops to rain down bombs against my sisters and brothers around the world. Because
so that's exactly what we're dealing with, man. The fall of Babylon. You can't escape it, man. Esau's upset, he's angry to a max. So the best thing.
I had a number of women come up to me and say, well, what about the little children? Don't you care what happens to the little children? And I said, of course I care what happens to little children. I also care what happens to people when they're sleeping at 4 a.m. in the morning and there are missiles launched on their capital city. And I said, I'm not going to let the government of this country drag my name and say that what I stand for is to intervene and bring imperialist troops to raise.
Yeah, so the key word there, imperialists, so all these wars are bankers' wars. It's a war of the elites, they just want to get more power, more resources for themselves, want to control the fate of people upon the face of the earth. And the Most High has already said that's exactly what they want to do, but they're not going to succeed. So it's going to get so tense on the streets of America, England, France, in fact, across the world, man. Folks will be protesting day and night, sit-outs, taking over buildings to show their disgust for their rulers. Because folks don't understand, man. This is the last days. Destruction is upon the face of the earth, and the elites don't care. How many people die. How many buildings get destroyed. They just want that power, but at any cost. They're willing to sacrifice even their own families, to make things happen, man. They throw each other under the bus, however they like, whenever they like, but it's all prophecy, So, Esau and his agents across the four corners of the earth, they're working day and night to make things happen. And that's exactly how the Most High has set things up, man. Because the angels of the Most High is working upon the minds of the rulers of this world. And they can't run away, man. They can't run away from it. So, I'm just going to bring up another precept, just to let the Akim know that it's going to happen. All right, so this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 26. Actually, verse 6, Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. All right, so this message is for the elect, the nation of Israel, dispersed across the four corners of the earth. Okay, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So all this protest is going to happen. All these airstrikes is going to happen. But World War III is not going to be on a full-fledged until the Most High approves it. So it's going to be a fearful sighting. All these, agencies that like to hide the truth, time will come when they will not be able to deny that the Most High is dealing with the prophets, man. All these incidents of brothers talking about YouTube, deleting their videos, shutting down their channels. It's going to be a thing of the past, man. Because folks won't worry about YouTube anymore. They want to see the prophets in person. All right, so verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, all these are the beginning of sorrows. So it's going to be so great of a distress upon people. The people are mad. They're angry. They're stressed out. They can barely get enough sleep. And then add a military conflict to it, man. The soldiers are bugged out. So it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when the Mossad is gonna approve it, and then folks are gonna be so angry because when the draft is instituted, oh man, it's gonna be so bad out here. Folks are gonna be upset, and bring up a precept about this. Um, this is Joel, the second chapter. Okay. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate. So the troops, the American military, they're gonna be shipped off over, you know, into the Middle East to go fight that war. They're gonna be in Syria. They're gonna be in, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Iran, wherever, North Africa, coast, China, whatever. you know, Middle East, but most likely, I won't say most likely, most definitely the Middle East, the Persian Gulf area. So this is Joel chapter 2, verse 20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate, and his face shall be, and his face toward the east sea, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he had done great things. So, the Persian Gulf area, we have Iran, Kuwait, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, and on the other side you have the on the east coast of Africa. We have Kenya, Ethiopia. You also have Syria, Turkey. You also have Yemen there too. So it's gonna be so bad. You know, the casualties are gonna be so humongous, man. Dead bodies upon dead bodies. Folks that signed up. They say they want to serve their country. They're gonna be destroyed, man. You know, and they're gonna be having all types of regrets, man. You know, they're gonna be having all types of regrets. And then I get another precept. Um, okay, this is Isaiah chapter 34. I start from verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He had utterly destroyed them, he had delivered them to the slaughter. So when their nuclear strike, becomes the fashion of the day in World War III, so many people are going to be torn up, man. America is going to be destroyed. England, France, Germany, Russia, China, Japan, Iran. It's going to be so bad for folks over there, man. And then you have the angels are going to appear with their chariots in the sky and start zapping troops, zapping buildings, destroying nations' armies, And then it's going to be known that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. All right. And then verse 3 says, their slain shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses. and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. So the destruction that's going to come in the Middle East is going to be so heavy upon the NATO troops of the West and the troops of the East, led by Russia, China, and Iran. It's going to be so bad, man. Dead bodies are going to be littering the whole place, man. The birds, the scavengers are going to have a field day, you know. They're going to have a field day because so many dead soldiers are going to be there. It's Most High's great feast, you know. And the Edomites they're pissed off that the Most High is bringing this thing to pass, that their kingdom is coming down. They're angry, they're upset, they're very, very agitated, man. They could barely come up to the men of the Lord and try to dispute. All they have left is just to hold on to their guns, and their false legislation to come against the men of the Lord and, fabricate all kinds of stories, man, to try to upset prophecy. But it's not going to happen because it's a spiritual battle. It's not a battle that's going to be won with hand-to-hand combat, dropping up bombs, sticks and stones and all that stuff. That's not the way this battle that the men of the Lord are engaged in is going to be won. It's a spiritual one. And that's what Yahweh Shai is interested in, man. Because we're a spiritual people and we have to live in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash. And these folks that are out there protesting, they don't understand this is the will of the Most High. It has to happen. Okay? So that's exactly how the Most High has set it up, man. And I get another precept real quick. So this is Proverbs chapter 16 verse 4. It says, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash, had made all things for himself, even the wicked for the day of evil. So we're coming into evil days, man. And the folks that are in charge of those days, man, are the wicked, man. The Edomites elites. So that's their job. Their job is to bring distress upon the earth. All right, and then you go to the book of Revelation. You understand that the Most High is righteous. All right, so I'm gonna bring out Revelation chapter 6. I'll start from verse 3. Okay, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. Okay, and there went out another hearse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given him a great sword, and that great sword is the nuclear missile. That nuclear missile is the great sword that the Most High has blessed the elites, elites with, man. The military might. What else could they do besides the nuclear missile at the top of it? The laser guided missiles are nothing to be compared with, man. So it's gonna be so bad out here that the Edomites are gonna be in shock, man, because the rider on the red horse represents the rulership of the so-called white man. His destiny was to bring war upon the face of the earth. He can't deny it. His bases are everywhere, spread out. The Roman Empire, so it's gonna be fearful things to look forward to in these last days, man. Because the mark of the beast is already here. The elites are pushing it everywhere they can. So it's gonna happen. Hopefully that'll be the next video the Most allow me to put up, because this mark of the beast is it's no joke, it's no toy, it's not a fairy tale, it's for real. And then, they got to collapse the economy. They got to make the society so unbearable for a lot of people that they have to beg, to receive the chip. But the men of the Lord that serve the Lord in righteousness will not accept it. They will not stand for it. They will not promote it, because that is not their lot. All right, it's not their destiny to partake of the image of the beast. It's not of their destiny to receive the mark of the beast. Though they be slain in the eyes of many, but their reward is going to be salvation. The elites are going to be ashamed. The Rothschilds, the Duperns, the Trumps, the Bushes, the Clintons, the George Soroses of the world, the Saudi monarchs, the rich families in China, India, Iran. They're going to be disappointed when they see that, the Yahushua is coming to deliver his people, and they know that their slavery, their captivity is coming up next. They are very upset about that, and they have no other recourse, man. And they will, come together and conspire and try to divert people's attention, but they will not succeed because the Most High is working on their minds. He's pulling the strings, So all the people saying no U.S. war on Syria, in Syria no war, just like they did for Vietnam, they did for Iraq. It all fell on deaf ears. The elites are going to go ahead because the Most High has put it in their mind to go along with World War III. So it's going to happen. They can't stop it. The FBI can't hold it back. The CIA, or MI5, or KGB, or whatever agency across the four corners of the earth that work for the heathens rulership, they cannot interfere with the Most High's program. So it's going to happen. It's going to be disastrous, when they see the prophecies of Yahweh Shemeshah come to pass. All that mockery of the men of the Lord is going to be a thing of the past, man. So it's going to be great to see how the Most High let things come to pass. And, we're looking forward to rejoicing in the world where there will be no more wars, no more false flags, no more corrupted environment to live in. The air is polluted, everything is corrupt, the financial system is corrupt, the folks are depressed, you see little children with bags underneath their eyes, lack of sleep, lack of rest. So that's exactly, the earmark of Esau's rulership, man. The whole earth is in mourning. You can hear the people mourning right in front of the White House. That's a great place, upon the face of the earth. Many presidents have lived there, So it's going to be more people protesting across the earth, man. They don't want the war, but the war got to happen. They can't stop the Most High's plan. It's already in motion. So with that being said, Kahala Yabashima Shai, Barakataya Hala, Barakataya Shai, Barakataya Hala, Barakataya Shai. It's gonna be on and popping. Esau's angry. He's irate. He's gonna come physically for the man of the Lord. So brothers, just stay faithful, stay humble, stay in the spirit. Pray that Yahweh Shema Shai doesn't take away his Holy Spirit from you. It keeps you motivated, and then you're faithful unto the end. Shalom.